Bolton Mansion sits quietly at the edge of Levittown, PA, a house that has watched 4 centuries pass like shifting shadows across its walls. Families were born here, died here, and left their stories tucked into the beams and floorboards. Some whisper that those stories never really left. Visitors talk about footsteps in empty rooms and the unmistakable feeling, that someone is standing behind them, even when the hall is still. Bolton Mansion doesn't shout its hauntings. It waits, it watches, it breathes. And for a long time during my visit, nothing much happened. Until it did. Welcome to Haunted by Beauty.
Hi, I'm Susan, and welcome to Haunted by Beauty, my YouTube channel where I bring together my passion for makeup and my love of ghost stories. Today I'm in Levittown, PA at Bolton Mansion, one of the most haunted buildings in America. Bolton Mansion started as a settlement by Phineas Pemberton in 1687. Phineas Pemberton came from England, Lancashire to be precise, and he settled this land and was a member of William Penn's close-knit circle. Fireplace, I have an EMF detector, but it actually looks like a hotel front desk bell. So if it does go off, it'll sound like a bell. I also have my EMF detector here that I'll have on the table and ready to go. Today I'm sort of doing just like a brown cozy look. I have these two different looks. I don't know if you can see them, but it's basically like a brown and blue look. You can see it a little bit better in this picture, brown with blue. So I just want to get started with my look and tell you more about the history of the building and the history of the many ghosts that are here. So I already started with an SPF, and today I have Neutrogena. I used their Beach Defense 70 SPF for my sunscreen. And one of the things I want to do to try to get this like sort of bronzy glow before I put my foundation on is put Physicians Formula Butter Glow just all over my face, just a little bit. There are some people here if you hear voices. So Phineas Pemberton was a Quaker settler who settled on about 500 acres of land here before this was technically Levittown. And he built the original part of this building in 1687. There are at least 4 parts to this building, to this property. So let me keep going with the look. A Georgian addition was put on in 1790, and that is part of where I am now. I'm in the parlor, and there's also said to be a cemetery on the property. So I went ahead and put the bronzer on, and next I'm going to start my eyes and start this look again, sort of a brown, almost like a half halo with blue in the middle. So this has not gone off yet. When I bang the table, of course it goes off, but hasn't gone off yet. Okay, so I'm going to start by putting on my tape, which I always do, to start that really clean line over here. So there are so many ghosts allegedly in this building that I'll try to list as many of them as I know of. One is a little girl that's said to be in the 2nd floor, and you can see her outside in the 2nd floor windows. Another is a young woman who, I guess, waited for her fiance to come back either from the Revolutionary War or I believe it was the Civil War, but he never returned, and she allegedly hung herself in the 2nd floor on the stairwell, which I believe would be directly behind me where I am now. Just got a blip. Just got a blip on this. I don't think I hit the table. Weirdly enough, I was looking to put my tape on, and I looked down and my one piece of tape was completely gone. So that's what you may have noticed, a cut while I was putting the tape on. So that's a little weird. Next up, I'm going to put on my e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. There's supposed to be a ghost cat that's seen here. There's so many stories. Those are the ones that I was able to find and know off the top of my head, but I'll tell you a little bit more. Let's put this on. I'll put it on now. No biggie. Oh, and I have my black mat to wipe off my brushes. Just keep blipping. A motorcycle or motorbike outside. Keep an eye on that. So to start the look, I'm going to go in with Tarte Glamazon, the Glamazon palette. So it's got really pretty browns and that, like that blue right in the center. So thingy. So I'm going to go in lightest to darkest is what you want to go for. I'm going to go in with my fluffy brush. I'll list down below what it is. So Bolton Mansion is probably one of the spookiest places I've been to where I've had something happen to me. I've been doing my channel for a little while now, but I've been doing kind of like ghost hunts for a long time, or going to haunted locations, and I've only ever had two places where I had like almost a physical reaction. One was Bolton Mansion, and that was actually on a Christmas tour. It was all decorated for Christmas, I believe. It was a Christmas tour, and I was up in either the second or the third floor, and I got like overwhelmed. Like I felt really, really sick to the point where like I had to like get out of the building. And once I was out of the building, I felt fine. So that was one very weird thing. And I'll continue with the look and tell you what happened. The second thing was really weird. So continuing with that brown, building it up, getting up closer to my brow bone. And I did do my brows already. I did Wonder Brow just to get that out of the way. So I didn't have to do that on camera. So that's why my brows are dark. And I have had my lashes lifted recently, so I won't be doing mascara either, but they look curled. So then going in with a little bit of a darker color, I'm going to go in with this, this darker brown right here. So talking a little bit more about the history of the building itself, the University of Pennsylvania owned this building for an amount of time. And when they were building the town of Levittown, the U.S. Steel executives used this building as their offices. I believe there's at least two prominent families that lived here, the Pembertons and the Morrises. And that may be the Morrises up above me here. So going in with that darker brown. It's really quiet here. You can hear with the pin drop. I'll fast forward through this. I'm going to just be blending for a little bit. Okay, now that we have the browns where we want them, I am going to go in with that blue, and I'm going to use this brush that's like very thin, but it's got an arch to it. That goes cup. Move this closer to me. So I'm going to go in with that blue. And right down the center of your eyelid. And then feathering it out over toward the corner of your eye. It's a little bit darker than I would have liked. Okay, then I'm going to just go in and hit my brow bone with the lightest color here. And hit that with this brush. Clean your brushes, people. Once a month at least. Need a little bit more brown. Go in with this one. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with, I'm going to take off the tape. Probably over so far. And then I'm going to go in with an eyeliner. I'll list down below what I have here. This eyeliner is Morphe. That's the heat kicking on. And there's two sides to it. There's a shimmery side and a matte side. So I want the matte side. And then what you want to do for this look is, this one, she's got a lot under her eyes. I'm also going to tight line. So tight line is just what it sounds like, going in your waterline and putting your eyeliner in there. And then I'm going to go in with this blue that's in this NYX or NYX, whichever. I don't know whichever it is. This is the Vintage Jean Baby. This dark blue down here. Actually, I'm going to take my tiny liner. love to get hit on either of these EMF detectors. If there's anyone here, can you go near that bell? Okay. Got that really smoked out look. So, I think that's good for my color on my eyes. Again, I'm not going to do mascara. Next up will be my foundation. Bolton Mansion also served as an agricultural school on 2 separate occasions. The history here is very rich. In the 1970s, in 1971, it was put on the historical register of the National Register of Historic Places, 1971. But then during the 70s, sadly, it fell into disrepair. And then a volunteer organization, the Friends of Bolton Mansion, eventually came along, and they've been helping to restore Bolton Mansion through events. They have Halloween events, they have Christmas bazaars. I think they have things in the summer as well. Just to start to rebuild the different sections of the building and to bring the mansion back to its former glory. Okay, so I have that. For my setting powder, I have Neutrogena's Translucent Hydra Boost. So I'm going to put a little in my lid here. Go in with my puff. If there's anyone here and you want to touch this, nothing. Come on now. This and one other place are the only places I've had something happen to me, and of course nothing is happening right now. Of course. Move one of those candles behind me. One of them's crooked. Can you straighten it? You'll see it go off. You can see it go off if I tap the table. But I'll keep an eye on it. So I'll start to tell you about the other thing that I had happen to me. So we came here on a ghost tour / hunt with a bunch of different groups, and we were allowed to go all over the building, and we were in the basement, and there were maybe 9 or 10 people in the basement at that time, and we came around the stairwell, came down the stairwell, then you come out into this section, and there's like to your left, there's like a brick I don't know whether it's part of the chimney system that goes down to the ground, but once you get past that, you're sort of in another room. Um, and as we came down the stairs and we were in this room, and you could see right in front of that brick outlay, there was a haze a foot down from the ceiling, a flat haze. Um, my brain went to, like, we were walking around upstairs. Maybe it's dust, like maybe dust came down, but it wasn't moving. It was just this flat haze, and everyone in the group was like, "What is that?" Um, and it wasn't there originally when we came down the steps. That was one thing that I do remember distinctly. Like, you would think if it was because we were walking around, the dust would drop down, it would hang in the air and then dissipate. But we had been upstairs, came downstairs, and had been down there for a little while, and then all of a sudden this haze was there. And this one guy went and, like, put his hand in it, which I was like, "Don't do that. That's crazy. Don't touch it." But he did. I don't remember what happened. I don't remember if it dissipated or what, because I was so freaked out. I've never seen anything like that. So those are the two things that really freaked me out about being in Bolton Mansion. The one time where I got really kind of overwhelmed and sick, and then another time when we saw whatever this was in the basement. And now, of course, I'm here, rented the building, and nothing is happening. Of course, I would love something to happen while you're all watching. So I'm going to keep going. Keep an eye on this. Next, I'm going to do a little bit of blush. I have Anastasia Beverly Hills. Again, I'll put down below. It's just a blush trio. Pink Passion. But I don't want the pink. I want kind of the peachy. This peachy. Sorry, we're not. I don't know why. People cover the mirror all the time. This peachy one right here. Go in. Now the heat's off. Boy, I really wish something would happen. It's like calling out to anything that's here. Oops. Banging. Do some setting spray. Take a quick drink. Then I'll take you guys around. I'll walk you around with my EMF setting spray. Laura Mercier, I got it to work. My fan. So, have any of you ever been to Bolton Mansion? If so, put it in the comments. It's very famous. And again, it's one of only two places I've ever had anything happen to me. The other was the Farnsworth House in Gettysburg, and I am building up my courage to get back there. So, final thing would be my lips. So, I'm going to go in with Makeup Forever lip liner. And then like a toasty lipstick. I'll link down below what we've got here. Sort of a toasty brown with a bit of frosting. Is there anyone here with me? The camera looks a little bit, you can see more of this candle than I could before. I don't know, maybe I hit the table. And then lip gloss, final touch. And I think I might hit the eyes again a little bit more. Hit my eyes a little bit more. And just blend that out a little bit more. I don't know, I'm looking at that candle. I can see more of it than I could before. Even more now than I could before. I don't know about that. That's a little bit better. A little bit more of a blend. So that's the look. I'm going to take a few pictures so you'll be able to see it a little closer. And I'm going to walk you around, but stay haunted and stay beautiful. And here's the stairwell where the one woman allegedly hanged herself. Don't rent Bolton Mansion. You won't get any hits. Come here for free and something will happen to you. No, that's not true. Rent Bolton Mansion if you want to. They need the money. This will show you a little bit of some of the renovation throughout the years. Here's Anthony Morris. As I mentioned, the Morris family lived here. Let's see who this couple is. This is a beautiful fireplace. It doesn't have their name plaque on it. This is the couple that was above me. Either Morris's or Pemberton ancestors, or descendants rather. There's my bell. Your ghost daddy. Let's see if you can get a little advertising in. That's what it sounds like. That's what it would have sounded like had it gone off. Nice little tool. Yeah, I'm not getting anything. Is there anyone here? Here are some artifacts. China and pottery recovered on the various digs. Some doorknobs, some nails. Nothing. Wow. Wow, that's awesome. Just nothing. Old horseshoes. Let's see what this is over here. Old family on the, I guess, yes, it was a farm at one point. Here's me. Stay haunted and stay beautiful.
If there's any members of the Morris or Pemberton family here, can we cross these? Okay. If you're someone from the Morris family, can you open them? From the Pemberton family. So you're from the Pemberton family? If so, can you cross them again, please? Thank you. Are you happy that the friends of Bolton Mansion are helping to refurbish this property? If so, I guess open them wider, make them go wider, or close them rather wider. Wow. Okay, that's cool. That's good. I'm glad you're happy. Is it true that there was a young lady who, trigger warning, hanged herself here? Are you here, and is it true that you hanged yourself? Can you open it? Oh, I'm sorry. Is it because you waited for your fiance to come? Can you close them if it was because you're your fiance? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Is there a child spirit here? If so, can you open these? Okay. Hi. Hi, little child. Are you a boy? Can you cross these if you're a little boy? Are you a little girl? Can you cross them if you're a little girl? Okay. Are you the little girl that is seen upstairs on the second floor? If so, can you open them? Banging sounds like the heater. You are seen on the second floor? Car outside. Yes? Is there a kitty cat with you? A little cat? Can you open it if there's a cat with you? Right, I don't think. I'll ask again if the little girl, is there a cat with you? Little girl, are you still here? If so, can you cross them? Hello? Hello? Do you want to stay here? Do you want to stay in Bolton Mansion? If so, can you open them? Do you want to leave? If so, close them further. Like, Make a big X. You don't have to stay here. You don't have to stay here. You can go with your family. And you have permission to go with your family. You don't even need permission. You can just go. Okay? You think you could go? If so, open them up. Right. Do you feel stuck here? Like you can't leave? You can't leave? Open them? Why would you not be allowed to leave here? Of course you can. I think you can go. You can go. Tell me one more time. Are you saying that you can't leave here? If so, cross them. If you're saying you cannot leave, even if you want to. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know about. I don't know how to help you. I think your family wants you to come to them. You should go to your family. Do you see a light? Do you see a light somewhere? Open them if you see a light somewhere. I think you can go to that light. I don't have a lot of experience on how to help you. But I say you can go. You can go to the lights. If you're saying no, I'm really sorry. I don't know how to help you go to them. Okay. Sorry, honey. I don't know how to help you. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Okay, I'm gonna ask, and I don't know what else to say or ask. I'm gonna close off now. So I'm gonna say goodbye, okay? Okay, bye now. Okay.